Hello, my persuasive speech is on the death penalty. All of you have had, I'm pretty sure, have had your opinions on the death penalty. And with crime rates going up, the death penalty could definitely stop the madness. I feel that I am credible to talk about this topic because I have witnessed on watching Law & Order SVU how criminals can get off easily. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience that the death penalty is the best punishment for dangerous crimes. I believe the death penalty is the best punishment for dangerous crimes because it can prevent future murders, it takes up the government's money to build jails, and it can make society safe again. My first point is preventing future murders. According to the article, Death Penalty Debtors Murder Studies say, the analysis say yes. They count between 3 and 18 lives that would be saved by the execution of each convicted killer. Nancy McCann concluded that science has the last say. He examined that the data found each execution results in fewer homicides. I believe that once criminals have witnessed the death penalty, they would think twice about committing a crime. It could turn into a ripple effect. One state could start the death penalty and then the rest could follow in their coattails. There are currently 30 states with the death penalty and 20 without. The death penalty allows society to show that murder is an intolerable crime and it's kind of like an eye for an eye. My second point is how the government's money has been being spent up on building new jails. We could be fixing roads, we could be curing cancer, we could send money for scholarships for college students. These are all the things that we could be using for government's money besides making criminals safe in newly built jails. In the article, 11 states spend more money on prisons than higher education. Funding for prisons has spiked 141%. The Obama administration suggested shifting money from prisons to education. He says by locking up fewer people who get arrested for nonviolent crimes, it could save more than $15 billion a year that could be redirected to students and teachers. My last point is making society safe again. It's hard for people these days to walk down their own street because of what's going on in the world these days. There's too much violence. The criminal law is meant to protect the lives of victims, and with the death penalty installed, it could save even more lives from being killed. Threats and punishments are necessary to deter a crime. The death penalty is only a threat to those who might choose to kill. Less killing equals a safer society. In conclusion, I wanted to express my reasonings for the death penalty. I believe that the death penalty is the best punishment for dangerous crimes because it prevents future murders, it takes up the government's money, and it can make society safe again. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience that the death penalty is good for dangerous crimes. New information shows that although there have been fewer executions in recent years, 31 states still have the death penalty on their books, and so does the federal government. Thank you.